in that suitcase. Actually, you guys know who Sinbad is, right?
Yeah.
So I got to perform in New York City at Rodney Dangerfield's Comedy Club, and Sinbad was there. And he saw me backstage, and you can only imagine how it looked. Sinbad is super tall, and I'm super short. And he asked me, he says, hey, can we do an improvisational skit? I said, well, it depends what it is. He says, just sit on my knee, and when I tap you on the spine, go. I sat on his knee, and he made a living doll out of me. And that was really something. And that was at Dangerfields in New York City. So, everybody, give it up for John Oscar Hine.
Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. Keep it going. Thank you, Mal. I appreciate that. I appreciate your story there, Jay, because I'm working the polling booth, and a big, tall fella came in to vote, and one of our Filipino workers is like this high, was helping him. And he's looking up, and he's looking down, and when he walked by me, I said to the tall guy, I said, I sure hope you played a little basketball. And he looks down on me, and he says, well, I hope you played a little miniature golf. True story. This happened the other day. I'm glad the polling bosses didn't hear me saying that. They might have kicked me out the door. But he laughed good, and then we went over and I talked to him, and I said, well, what happened to your basketball career? He goes, I'm so tall, the coach just told me to stand in the paint for 3 seconds, grab a rebound, and pass it off to somebody. So after about 3 days of that, he says, I quit because I want to shoot a basket. So maybe that wasn't funny. I should have stopped at the first part. But what I'd like to do is say tonight, as Jay did, we want to thank all the vets, and I really appreciate the sacrifice. I got an uncle buried in France from World War II. My dad was a Marine in World War II. And the one thing that I've noticed is that you can advertise the armed forces on TV, but you can't advertise cigarettes. So I think what we ought to do is the cigarette companies ought to sponsor the armed forces. Marlboro brought to you by the Hacking Marines. Lucky Strike brings you the Army. And Virginia Slims butts up to the Coast Guard. Whoa, okay, let's stop. Bad comment, bad comment. But, okay, a little bit about myself, because I gotta tell you, I'm half Indian and I'm half Jewish. I'll tell you, I get no respect. My rabbi smoked a peace pipe. My camera played the tom-toms. Why, we were the only tribe in the valley that set up smoked salmon signals. And I had a rough life. I was circumcised with a tomahawk. Ouch! That would hurt, that would still hurt being chopped off by a sharp rock. But I gotta tell you, I can't lie to you. I'm actually German and Irish, which makes me a dyslexic drunk. No, I don't know whether to fight for a drink or drink and fight. I'm totally confused. But I'm a contradiction and redundancy. Some people say you gotta hurt the ones you love. Not me. I don't believe that. In fact, I'd rather beat it than have to deal with that. And to prove it that I'm a lover, not a fighter, I raised 5 girls. Come on, I raised 5 girls. Thank you. 3 daughters and 2 wives. All right, I'm not a polygamist, 2 wives. They were Mormon girls. Utah's not that far away. It was a 2-for-1 special. I was looking forward to it. But now that I've gotten older, I gotta tell you, my Medicare physical, I went to the doctor, and they looked at my foot. I said, my foot hurts, Doc. What's wrong with my foot? And she goes, oh, you got a hammer toe. Well, I never heard that before. I didn't know what it was. I go, hammer toe? Is that anything like camel toe? Because I can hammer some camel toe. And she goes, listen, you idiot, you gotta wear this. I go, what is it? She goes, it's for physical therapy. Well, I go, what is it? What do you call it? She goes, well, it's a cock ring for a dickhead. Katie's mom's not here. I was told I could get away with some of this. All right, and the brothers are gone. Ricky goes, yeah, that's about right. But I'm happy to say that science has proved through DNA we all have black ancestors. We do. We all have black ancestors. And that really upset Paula Dean. But Jimmy Dean said she could really suss some sausage. No, but I'm telling you, I mean, it's great. And I'm glad slavery's no longer legal. My family fought for the North. I got a relative buried in Gettysburg. So I'm glad slavery's no longer legal. Because if slavery was legal, the South would have all the best football teams. No, I'm from Cleveland. I don't want my brown slaves, damn it. Bad enough the fans are. And my poor Indians. What happened to the Indians? Oh, my God. DNA's proved that Indians are Asians. They came here because the Great Wall of China kept them out of China. What are you going to do? They had to move somewhere, so they came here. I'm happy they did. Doggone it. We're a bunch of mutts here in America, thank God. As Bill Murray said in the movie Stripes, huh? And mutts live the longest. They live longer than purebred dogs. So anyways, I like doing impressions. I'm going to do a few impressions for you guys. Right now, here's my impression of Mike Tyson. All right, he bit off more than he can chew. All right, here's Mike in this play. Friends, women, countrymen, let me know who he is. Okay, after the play, everybody's sitting around at the cast party. We're all partying, and here's Mike. Here? Anybody here? Here? Anybody get that joke? Where's our pot smokers? Whoa! All right, meet him out in the parking lot with a lighter and some munchies. And we'll explain it to you. You notice I said we will explain it to you. So anyways, what we're going to do now, yep, it looks like it's time to wake up Bernie. Bernie, wake up. Bernie. Get out here. Show these people why we're the most gonged act in the Gong Show. We're a gang gong by Salt and Pepper. Here, Bernie, wake up. Here you go. Look at this lovely audience here this evening, Bernie. Check out all these beautiful people. Gambino's only a dream. You're not Jeff Dunham. All right. And you're not trying the insult dog either. Where is he? I'll fix his nut-licking ass. What? That ball-breath bastard stole my act and my cigar. All right, stop talking about triumph like that. I will swoop and poop on him. All right, Bernie. Now you're here to entertain these beautiful people tonight. What is it you like to do? Your old lady when you ain't looking. What? I like going to the chicken ranch. The chicken ranch? Yep. In fact, I gotta ask you people. Here's a riddle. Who came first, the chicken or the egg? The rooster came first. The hen was so pissed she crossed the road going to the chicken ranch saying, cock-a-doodle-doo, any cockle-doo. Stop it now. Oh, I can't take you anywhere. Take me to Jeff Dunham's house. I'm a dirty bird. Kiss my fuzzy blue butt. All right, now, so what did you do after that? Well, we went to the chicken ranch. I was with Linda Lovefeathers. Linda Lovefeathers? She's a swallow. Oh, Bernie. And she's a judge, too, you know. Oh, Linda Lovefeathers is a judge? Yep, she offered me her honor. I honored her offer. And all night long, it was honor and offer and offer and honor. What? And I woke up with chirpies. Chirpies? What the heck is that? It's a venereal disease. That's terrible. Oscar, it's tweetable. All right, as long as you had a good time. I sure did. I wrote her a poem. It goes like this. How much cum can a kumquat come if a kumquat could quack come? Stop that! I'm a dirty bird. Kiss my fuzzy blue butt. All right, dude. I don't know what that do with. So there we were. We were on a waterbed. We were going fast and fast. She called me Skipper. Oh, she did she? Yep. And I gotta tell you, it was great. She said I was doing 3 knots. 3 knots? Yeah, she said I was not hard, not in, and not getting a rebound. Kind of like you poor bastard. All right, stop that now. You gotta enjoy yourself to this lovely audience. Say something nice. Something nice like stroke my wiener? What? I said Diet Coke makes you leaner. All right. Boy, oh boy. All right, what I want to do, I want to finish up and sing a real nice song for everybody. All right, what are you going to sing? I want to do my impression of Heckle and Jekyll. Heckle and Jekyll? 20 girls I've loved before. Call the BD Clinic in Baltimore. I spread it all around. It's gone all over town. 20 girls we loved before. Stop that! You know why you don't wear any underwear? Why? My pecker's on my face. What? Ladies, if you don't wear any underwear, you'll get a pecker on your face too. Stop that! Boy. Crazy. All right, it's time for you to sing. Who do you want to sing? I want to do Satchmo. Oh, I'm going to sing Louis Armstrong. All right, you better do a good job. All right, Marlon, let's see if Bernie can do this. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful, wonderful world. Yeah, oh yeah. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful, wonderful world, yeah, oh yeah. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the vision of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do? What they're really saying is, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watched them grow. They learn so much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful, wonderful world. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful, wonderful world. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Thank you.
Give it up for John Oscar Hine.
Thank you.
John Oscar Hine in the house this Memorial Day. And that bird, that wonderful bird. John, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Jay. God love you, brother.
I love you too, man. It's been a lot of years.
You guys
Well, everybody's heard about the bed.